Starting over is always tempting. When creating a new version of their website, designers often prefer the blank canvas. But building upon existing foundation is far more compelling to me. Hello, I'm Yann, and in this video I'll share some of my thoughts on upgrading Thunderstorm, my personal website. See, I don't consider this place to be only a portfolio, but rather an evolving playground, where I can create, play, and share whatever I want with the internet. For the past decade, I've released 11 versions alongside minor upgrades. Tools and technologies have been evolving pretty fast, so I always had good excuses to try something new while maintaining a consistent universe. A striking yellow, a bold typeface, and a city. This last element slowly faded away and has been progressively replaced by an electrical network. And yeah, I miss it. It's been a pillar of my website for so long, and what got me into vector design, SVG animations, and 3D. To be precise, it's not the low-poly style building that I miss, but more what they represented and what this playground offered me. Speaking of playgrounds and space in general, I've had this idea in my mind. What if Thunderstorm was really a place that people could join, explore, and play in? If we take the concept of a web page, how does it translate into the paradigm of a city? How do you navigate between this? What does it mean to visit a website? I've also been watching a few talks, websites, and case studies lately, preparing my mind for this new version, and also re-downloaded a bunch of games on my phone. This was also a good excuse to finish some games on my console and pay attention to some details: visual direction, interactions, level design, and sound design. A question I had to answer for myself was, why now? Since transitioning to Framer 2 years ago, everything has been going fine. I've added a few pages and Easter eggs, iterated over the style, and even won the first edition of the Framer Awards for the Site of the Year. Well, the available tools and technologies for me are just a pretext to experiment and grow as a designer. It's what I always did with the past versions and tools I've created. Thanks to the different projects I've been doing and the discussion I had with friends and colleagues, I now feel way more confident in bringing Thunderstorm to a higher level. Given the concept I have in mind and the technologies I want to try for this new version, going back to code is just necessary. We'll talk more about it in the next episode, but the main stack will gravitate around Next and React Free Fiber. So why am I sharing all of this? I've been reflecting on my approach to projects, and one key reason stands out. I want to create things I would have loved to read, watch, and play with 15 years ago. Essentially, I'm making content for that young designer just starting in the industry. Regarding the format, publishing on YouTube is definitely new to me, but exploring new formats can also spark fresh ideas, so I wanted to give it a try. While I appreciate having full control over the narrative here, I might also host a few live sessions on Twitch. Let me know if this is something you would be interested in watching. I'm not gonna lie, I still need to define how often I want to post these videos. However, I already have a few ideas for stuff I'd like to share with you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.